Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to discuss parallel in parallel out shift register. So let's get started. So in the previous videos we have already covered these remaining three types of shift registers. So this is the final one, that is parallel in parallel out shift register. So let's see how to do that. And one more thing, this PIPO shift register is also known as storage register and or buffer register because it will directly storage the parallel input and produce the parallel output in one clock cycle. And as compared to remaining three types, it is very easy. It's just passing inputs and getting the outputs. That's it. If you consider the block diagram, this is the block diagram of PIPO shift register. So totally you have four inputs. The same four inputs will be reflected as the four outputs in the parallel side, that is parallel output. Now coming to the circuit diagram, so this is the circuit diagram for the shift register. So we have four inputs, that is B1, B2, B3, B4 and four outputs Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3 is directly taken from the D flip flops itself, and inputs are directly passed to the each and every flip flop that you can also observe there. And clock is synchronized because this is the synchronous circuit and the equations represent that only. Whatever you pass the input, that reflects in the outputs itself. So this is simply the meaning of that is the parallel input. So this and all at a time we are passing, right? So that is the reason we are calling it is parallel input. So at a time we are getting all the outputs, so that is the reason it is known as parallel output. So if you want to discuss about timing diagram analysis, so let's just take a simple example, that is 1101. So I assume that you are going to pass the B1, B2, B3, B4 as 1101 as shown there, means in the reverse order. So in the flip flops above only I have represented what is MSB and what is LSB. According to that you are going to pass all the inputs into the four flip flops at a time in a one single clock cycle. If you want to understand from back, that is 10 level 1, you can simply say, from the flip flops. So you within one clock all the outputs would be generated. So for that I took only one clock. So as we are getting the outputs, that because we are passing that only, in the outputs also we are going to get the same thing, that is Q3 as 1, Q2 as 1, Q1 as 0, Q0 as 1. So the same thing that you are going to represent in the timing diagram analysis as well. So as Q3 is 1, so simply represent with an high. Q2 is also represent with an high. So as Q1 is 0, it is simple straight line with 0 level. So Q1 is again the high level. So this is the simple timing diagram analysis for this parallel in parallel out shift register. If you want to talk about the clock signals in PIPO shift register, only one clock for storing data, no clocks or zero clocks to use the data, one clock are used to total processing the data. I hope you understood this video. In the upcoming video we will discuss about universal shift register and some applications of shift register. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching up to now.